So Duchenne's muscular dystrophy is an inherited disorder. The gene that I spoke about earlier, that's one specific gene that codes for one specific protein, which is dystrophin, is actually one of the largest. In fact, it is the largest gene in the human genome, theoretically. So it's a pretty big gene. The genetic disorder itself is inherited, and the gene is located on the short arm of chromosome X. And obviously that means that it's an inherited disorder, that it's a sex-linked inherited disorder. The actual specific locus is known as the XP21 locus, and it's something that's very close to my heart, and I'll explain why later on in one of the other videos. But because it's inherited and because it's a genetic defect, females will typically be carriers for this disease, and the males will typically be instantly affected. So the son of a carrier mother has a 50% chance of inheriting the defective gene from his mother, and the daughter of a carrier has a 50% chance of being a carrier or having two normal copies of the gene. So I've put a little bit of a diagram which I got from a useful slide share on this section of the website as well, just to show you how the inheritance works between carriers and people that actually have it. From a resources point of view as well, there was a question asked about what resources and available resources there are for people. There's actually quite a few DMD, muscular dystrophy charities. I've listed one here called the Family Support Group, which I think is very much geared towards the family as a whole, because that this disease affects a whole family because of the level of care that's required. But there's also, on a Duchenne.com website, there's a very big list of resources that people can get, with everything from counselling to physical support and that kind of thing. So I've put a list on this little part of the page as well, with a list of support and resources. So now you can click on some of the other parts of the site just to learn a little bit more about the molecular function and also some of the potential cures that are being looked at the moment. So there you go, that's the end of the next section.